Hi, hey, hello cuties. I want this channel to be a fun space for me to make videos and for you to watch that content, but also a space that I can talk about like what's on my mind and what I've been thinking about. I do have my laptop beside me today just because I do have some statistics written down that I want to go over and just include in this video, and I can't remember them off the top of my head. I know I'm most likely beating a dead horse at this point with the audience that's going to see this video, but it's still something that I think about quite a lot, especially recently, is the rise of skinny and like what that means as a society and like how we got back here, especially. And I do think it is connected, and I've heard people talk about this, that like with the rise of conservatism, you have like people, the ideals to be thin and using that as a way to control women. But like literally when you get that skinny, you can't think. Like you slow talk, like your brain is not functioning properly. You just don't have enough fuel, enough calories to be a functioning human. You will forever be sexier, hotter, funnier, show up to your friends and family better when your only hobbies and interests aren't being skinny. Like hands down, without a doubt. I'm also gonna like recall some videos that I've seen and just what other people are talking about when it comes to this topic. But I saw one girl say that like, okay, the grass is skinnier on the side, but it's definitely not greener. And it will never be greener. That like, once you reach that point, it's not happiness at the other side. I see videos on my like social medias of literally people promoting and selling injectables at home. And I think that's also what's really scary, is how people are talking about these weight loss drugs that come into play, especially with recently, and how much more accessible becoming scarily thin is to people because you're able to use medication to get there. And this is not by any means for the people who have conditions where this medication actually provides help and relief to those symptoms for them. This is people that are using it by the sole purpose to be scarily thin. I saw another creator talking about like the new trends in bodies, which there should not be trends in bodies, especially like body weight, body size, body structures. That's insane. Everyone's body is different. Not everyone can have a certain type of body. But that the new trend is to be so skinny but muscular. And the photo she was showing, these women were not muscular. They just had nothing else on their body. And once you start resembling a corpse more than your peers, you will never look good. That is not a good look. It is a scary look. And I'm not saying that to like say they don't, like they look horrible, but like it looks like you need help. Now I have my laptop for some facts. I did get this, and I will link below off the Neta website. So I believe it is America based, but it does have statistics about worldwide as well. 30 million Americans will have an eating disorder in their lifetime. In America, 8.6% are females and 4.7% are males. So it definitely affects both genders, but I do think like kind of going back to before, like it's used as type of control for women, that not that it doesn't affect men, but with the social and beauty standards, at least in the Western world, it affects women a little bit at a higher rate. Every 52 minutes, one person dies from direct complications of an eating disorder. And I think that's what people don't really talk about. It's not like you can have this eating disorder and then get better and live like you're free for the rest of your life. You might live with complications forever if you don't die from them before. We have the second highest mortality rate of psychiatric illnesses behind opiates. That is so scary. We all talk about like the 2000 skinny, and yeah, that was a problem. That was a horrific time for body image and just messages that we were telling people. But even though it's known as like the 2000 skinny, between 2000 and 2018, eating disorders have increased their prevalence from 3.5 to 7.8%. So it is getting worse. Even though like the 2000s are like the time that it's really known for with the heroin chic, it progressively gets worse. And I find no matter how much I scroll, how much I say I'm not interested, I am bombarded with weight loss ads, with people talking about it. It's never ending and it's so hard to get away from nowadays. That's it for today. And I'm not gonna say if you like this video, but if you wanna see more from me, tune in next week. Bye.